Hi everyone, I'm Udari Madhushani. I currently live in USA. I'm currently a research scientist at JPMorgan AI Research, and I'm also a visiting postdoctoral researcher at Stanford University. I'm originally from Kurnagal district, and I went to Malidev Balika Vidyalaya. After A-level exams, I came to Peradeniya University to study engineering. After my undergraduate studies at Peradeniya, I came to Princeton in USA for higher studies. My journey here has been somewhat unplanned. In high school, I didn't even know about degrees beyond bachelor's degrees. I chose the mathematical stream for A-level exams, not because I necessarily had a plan, but because I really liked math. I did have the option to go to University of Moratuwa after my A-level exam results, but and also my family and especially my mom really wanted me to go there. But my problem was that my brother was in Colombo at the time, studying at University of Colombo. He's my older brother, and this felt like a little too much oversight for me at the moment. And then I decided to come to Peradeniya. So the personal choices you make, they do influence your journey, but that's okay. After deciding to come to Peradeniya for my studies, I ended up studying in electrical and electronic engineering department. During the first and second year, I learned about patents and I understood it as in order to get a patent, you actually need to come up with something that no one has done before. This idea of coming up with something really new that no one has done before seemed almost like an impossible task to me at that time. But this is what I pretty much do for living now. And this is pretty much what every research scientist or every researcher does. During my third year and fourth year at Peradeniya, I learned more about research through projects, and that's when I learned more about research publications as well. During this time, I really started liking controls and robotics. And once I finished my undergraduate studies at Peradeniya, given my interest in controls, I wanted to do controls and robotics in my PhD. So I did apply for like 4 schools, and I ended up getting an offer from Princeton University. I did not get any offers from other schools, but I was really happy about the Princeton offer because this was my top choice. At Princeton, I was in mechanical and aerospace engineering department, but my PhD ended up having nothing to do with mechanical engineering or aerospace engineering. Although I wanted to work in controls and robotics, I ended up developing an interest more towards multi-agent frameworks and multi-agent learning in general. I started with publishing my work, even on multi-agent, at control venues, and then I gradually moved more and more towards more machine learning oriented venues and more machine learning oriented research. Initially, I started with a multi-agent framework and research that was more theoretical in nature. And halfway through my PhD, I again shifted my focus and started moving more and more towards experimental research like multi-agent reinforcement learning. This shift was heavily influenced by the network of friends and colleagues I had at the time. During the latter part of my PhD, I again shifted my focus more towards large language models, and this is what I work on now. So I mainly work on improving capabilities and safety of these models. And my research focus has shifted multiple times over the course of my journey, bringing me new and more exciting opportunities. For the most part, I think my trajectory was heavily influenced by the knack I had for meeting right people at the right time. So networking is one of the most important aspects that can actually open new doors for you. I believe that passions can guide us even when we are not sure where they are leading us. And my message to you is, if you do have a plan, that's great. But if you don't have a plan, don't worry about it. Work on what you are passionate about, and opportunities will open up. And this doesn't mean that opportunities get handed to you for free. You do need to learn how to optimize for things that you are passionate about. But at the same time, don't be afraid to change your mind and change your direction as well. Your path may take unexpected turns, but each experience will contribute to your growth and success. Good luck. Thank you.